The Vic Juba Community Theatre is a staple here in Lloydminster, and this year they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. I'm joined today on Primetime Local News with Jen McConnell. She is the general manager for the theatre. Jen, it's so great to have you here. And 20 years, it's hard to believe that 2002 is when the theatre opened. It's gone by so quickly.
When you look past over the last 2 decades, you can just see how much of a community hub this is for arts and culture. We really have had the fortune of many performers across the Ulmer-Chev stage that we've been able to be entertained by. Our slogan here at the theater is your entertainment venue, and I really feel that's true when you look out in our audience, and typically it's people from our community, and they're here to watch a high school band concert for their kids, or they're taking in a kids show or a concert at night. And so it's nice to see that we literally have patrons aged 3 months to 99 years old through the doors, and that everyone can come and enjoy some form of entertainment locally.
Now, it's true. It's had such a big impact, and it has an impact on people of all ages. Now, I know that the Vic Juba has been planning different expansions for a number of years and doing some fundraising for that. Can you talk about kind of the current state of things and what are the expansion plans right now?
Absolutely. We don't have a lot of official details at this moment, but we are working with the City of Lloydminster, who is the owner of the current space and facility, as well as Lakeland College, who we lease additional space from. So with our idea initially for expansion, it was to build a brand new space onto the back of the theater as a black box traditional style. And so we're working with our tri-party groups to see how we can access more space and really serve the needs of the renters and the folks using the facility. Because unfortunately, in 2002, we were very lucky to get the space that we do have, but it was very quickly realized that we actually need more, and not just a performing space, but also the rehearsal and the holding spaces and things. And the pandemic really brought about the need for the ability to have more than just one main atrium, basically. And so hopefully with the audience chambers, we'll be able to add on to the space where it makes sense and purpose those expansion dollars for those that were very generous to contribute to that campaign in a way that makes sense in this particular climate when it comes to construction and things like that.
And are there any fundraising initiatives ongoing right now?
Yeah, we actually, after 2 years of tumultuous shutdowns and things like that, we're asking the community to donate $20 in 2022 if they can. And so we understand that lots of people were impacted by the last 24 months. And so we're just asking for any support at this time to basically help us keep the lights on for this year as we return to normal business operations. We're very excited in that we're seeing an increase in rentals. So someone like Steve-O from some famous movies, they're going to be booking shows. We've got some big name artists that are looking to make some bookings as well, and some Christmas things and stuff like that. So we're really pumped and hoping that we can get through in the interim to returning to successful sold out shows.
And you mentioned the theater went through COVID, which obviously put on some challenges. You guys are now pivoting and kind of evolving the way that you want to expand. And obviously a 20-year-old theater, there's some things that need to be upgraded just in general across the theater as well. So that'll be great that money that people donated can now be going towards that version of expansion, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, and Jace, with the expansion, we're also looking at our entire footprint as a whole. So as you alluded, 20 years is a bit of time when it comes to things like capital equipment and technology like amps and speakers, and even something like a microphone has evolved so much that with the expansion, we're hoping to basically revitalize and maximize the entire space and really look at how we can use the funds best to make sure we ensure the next 20 years of the future of the theater. And so we do have capital campaigns that we run where people can donate to audio or lighting. And so those are also campaigns on our website, vicjubatheater.ca, that you can visit and look at ways to contribute. We also really are not able to function in this space without the generous support of our volunteers. And so we're very fortunate to have had the group that we do throughout the different times that we've had, because we're, trying to constantly respond to different changes in our environment. And so we're very lucky that our volunteers have been so flexible with us, but we do need to get more of those folks as well that are interested in seeing what we're about down here and being a part of our crew.
Tell me a little bit more about the Lloydminster Concert Series that's also going to be coming to the theater.
Yeah, you bet. So we're very lucky to have a group in this community, the Lloydminster Concert Series group, that does put on their own series. And so they're going to be offering 5 shows this year, or in their series, sorry. And so if you're interested in any of those, you can purchase individual tickets, or you can purchase the full series tickets for a bit of cost savings with that. And even if you don't know for sure you can get to all 5 dates, they make awesome giveaways to neighbors or to, you know, clients that you might have at work or friends to enjoy as well. And so with that, it's a nice way to get a night out and maybe experience some up and coming entertainment or big acts as they're kind of getting to that bigger stage of their career. So it's, you know, sometimes people are like, I don't know these people, I don't think I'd like that. We'll pop onto our website. We have samples of all of our artists or performers that are coming through. So you can get a little snippet and see if that's something you might enjoy.
It seems like a nice mix. So I'm sure that a lot of people will be able to come out and enjoy that. Before we go, I was going to ask, is there anything else that's exciting that's coming to the Vic Juba that you wanted to spotlight for us as well?
I do want to let people know that we have our season brochure almost complete. So that's the Dr. H.A. McDonald season. That are the shows that Vic Juba Theatre puts on themselves or hosts themselves. Otherwise, they're usually just rentals to our space. So that'll be announced on September 1st. And a couple of our partners around the community are going to be showcasing some of that information. So exciting things will be coming, and we'll be able to hopefully share more on September 1st. And then on September 15th, our 20th anniversary celebration event, we're featuring a concert with Charlie Major, as well as a reception prior with a meet and greet option and food and drink and some showcases of our annual clients. And so at that point, we're really going to be excited to hopefully have more information on the expansion and what that'll look like for the future. So if anyone's interested in getting some sneak peek details, September 1st and September 15th will be big ones to watch for information coming out from the theater.